Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and this is a kind of a little update, the latest news we have on Windows 10 X. A lot of you have been asking me what news we have. We didn't have quite a lot for a while, but now we're kind of hinching closer to some interesting new ideas and some interesting sides of Windows 10 X, including some merging with some Windows 10 desktop. So I posted a video where we were showing the new out-of-box experience for Windows 10 that has been in the latest Insider Preview and showing how there's modifications happening. But what we seem to see is that, so first of all, a lot of features from Windows 10 X will be tested in the regular Windows 10 Insiders on the Insider side of things. But we also have and start to see a general look and feel of Windows 10 X. So we know one thing also is that it's a much more streamlined version of Windows 10, which means its image, its ISO, will be probably much smaller. It also has a lot more of a way of functioning that resembles operating systems in our smartphones, in the way that the updates are going to happen, apparently seamlessly in the background, which is something that we're going to have to see because we all know that Windows updates have always been kind of a little complicated. Especially, a lot of people get scared when it's time for Patch Tuesday or any updates. Hopefully, Windows 10 X will be better at that. But one of the things also that we see is that there are going to be some bleed-through of features that will make it to the regular desktop Windows 10 version. It seems like Windows 10 X, which is going to be a lightweight version of Windows, is still supposed to arrive earlier next year, somewhere in March, is going to also have, of course, a lot of new icons and a revamp of its look. And that is partly responsible for the look change that we're getting in the regular Windows 10. One of them already in the Windows 10 October 2020 update, we see that new kind of more blended start menu, for example, with the rest of the colors and the theme of Windows. Apparently it comes partly from the fact that Windows 10 X will be like that. It will have more of a seamless blending of everything, including your background colors and your themes. It is going to be for single screen devices. A lot of people were thinking, well, Windows 10 X is for dual screen devices. Totally changed. That idea is now gone, pretty much. It's not that there's not going to be a dual screen device that might be using Windows 10 X, but for now, that's not the thing anymore. It's going to be for laptops and, of course, tablets. So it's going to be an interesting new feel of Windows. Unfortunately, we still see that its first version that will be arriving earlier next year is not going to run Win32 apps. Once again, I think that's a big mistake, and they really should reconsider this and change this, because one of the things that people want to do is install their own apps, especially, in Windows. Most people, what is the first thing they're going to do? They're going to want to have Google Chrome, which is the major browser. And so if they get into Windows 10 X and realize that they're stuck with Edge, maybe they're not going to be happy. I don't know. There's quite a few little apps and things that people like to use that they want to install. It is going to come apparently the next year after that, 2022. Will Windows 10 X survive until 2022 and more? That's the other story. What we have seen from the past with Windows 10S, that still exists, but it's kind of a flop, basically. And any other versions of Windows 10 that weren't really, compatible in the way that people want to use them. We see that surviving that is kind of complicated. So anyways, that new taskbar also, because we've seen, you see here at the bottom, that simplified taskbar with that is actually going to adapt depending on what you do also. That seems to also come from Windows 10 X and being imported into Windows 10 desktops. So that's something to look for also. Still waiting for this. That apparently should be early next year. We're getting closer to that, and we're starting to see a lot more now of what it might look like. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.